1 Samuel 7. So the men of Kirath Jearim came and took up the ark of the Lord. They brought it up to Abinadab's house on the hill and consecrated Elzar his son to guard the ark of the Lord. The ark remained at Kirath Jearim a long time, 20 years in all. Samuel subdues the Philistines in Mizpah. Then all the people of Israel turned back to the Lord. So Samuel said to all the Israelites, if you are returning to the Lord with all your hearts, then rid yourselves of the foreign gods and the Ashtoreths, and commit yourselves to the Lord and serve him only. And he will deliver you out of the hands of Philistines. So the Israelites pull away their Baals and Ashtoreths, and serve the Lord only. Then Samuel said, assemble all Israel at Mizpah, and I will intercede with the Lord for you. When they assembled at Mizpah, they drew water and poured it out before the Lord. On that day they fasted, and they confessed, we have sinned against the Lord. Now Samuel was serving as leader of Israel at Mizpah. When the Philistines heard that Israel had assembled at Mizpah, the rulers of the Philistines came up to attack them. When the Israelites heard of it, they were afraid because of the Philistines. They said to Samuel, do not stop crying out to the Lord our God for us, that he may rescue us from the hand of the Philistines. Then Samuel took a suckling lamb and sacrificed it as a whole burnt offering to the Lord. He cries out to the Lord on Israel's behalf, and the Lord answered him. While Samuel was sacrificing the burnt offering, the Philistines drew near to engage in Israel in battle. But that day the Lord thundered with loud thunder against the Philistines and threw them into such panic that they were routed before the Israelites. The men of Israel rushed out of Mizpah and pursued the Philistines, slaughtering them along the way to a point below Beth-kar. Then Samuel took a stone and set it up between Mizpah and Shen. He named it Ebenezer, saying, thus far the Lord had helped us. So the Philistines were subdued, and they stopped invading Israel's territory. Throughout Samuel's lifetime, the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines. The towns of Ekron to Gath that the Philistines had captured from Israel were restored to Israel. Israel delivered the neighboring territory from the hands of the Philistines, and there was peace between Israel and Amorites. Samuel continued as Israel's leader as the days of his life. From year to year he went into a circuit from Bethel to Gilgal, Mizpah, judging Israel in those places, but he also went back to Ramah, where his home was, and there he was held court from Israel, and he built an altar there to the Lord. 1 Samuel 8. Israel asked for a king. When Samuel grew old, he appointed his sons as Israel leaders. The name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second was Abijah. And they served at Beersheba, but his sons did not follow his ways. They turned aside from dishonest and gained and accepted bribes and perverted justice. So all the elders of Israel gathered together and came to Samuel at Ramah. They said to him, you are old, and your sons do not follow your ways. Now appoint a king to lead us, such as the other nations have. But when they said, give us a king to lead us, they displeased Samuel. So he prayed to the Lord, and the Lord told him, listen to all the people are saying to you. It is not you they have rejected, but they have rejected me as their king. As they have done for the day I brought them up out of Egypt unto this day, forsaking me and serving other gods, so they are doing you. Now listen to them. But warn them solemnly and let them know what the king who will reign over them will claim as his rights. Samuel told all the words of the Lord to the people who were asking him for a king. He said, this is what the king who will reign over you will claim his rights. He will take your sons and make them serve with the chariots and horses, and they will run in front of the chariots. He will assign to the commanders of 1,000 and commanders of 50s, and others to plow his ground and reap his harvest, and still others and make weapons of war and equipments for his chariots. He will take your daughters to be perfumers and cooks and bakers. He will take the best of your fields and vineyards and olive groves and give them to his attendants, and he will take 1/10 of your grain, of your vintage, and give it to his officials and attendants. Your male and female servants, and the best of your cattle and donkeys, he will take for his own use. He will take 1/10 of your flocks and yourselves and become slaves. When that day comes, you will cry out or relief for the king you've chosen, but the Lord will not answer for you in that day. But the people refused to listen to Samuel. Ain't no way. No, they said, we want a king over us. Then we will be like all the other nations, with a king to lead us and to go out before we fight our battles. When Samuel heard all about the people said, he repeated it before the Lord. The Lord answered, listen to them and give them a king. Oh no. And Samuel said to the Israelites, everyone go back to your own town. So it's gonna get crazy tomorrow. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.